What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here with some more GARP Challenge versus the Worst Generation, and in today's video, we're going to be covering the DEX teams. Now, I only have 2 teams for you guys in this video today, whereas, yesterday we had 3 different teams, but the team you guys are going to be seeing in the second bit, you actually can swap the captains around if you want, because it is a hybrid team, so you guys can go ahead and check out that particular team if you want. You can go down to the timestamps if you want to, but in this particular clip we're going to be having a look at the Final Tap Law team. This is probably my favorite team to use in terms of DEX. The other team that I would really love to build that I don't have the character for right now is the Fire Tank Pirates. I feel like Fire Tank Pirates could get through this very easily, and the fact that their captain effect just straight up resists blowaway is quite ridiculous. And that actually helps a lot for that final stage, but obviously, unfortunately, we don't have them, so this is what we're building right now. But this team is really good, by the way. So I really love the super type of Law. The fact that you get an ore block, like ore blocking is such an underrated mechanic, and I feel like so many people still underrate it to this day. Especially for these GARP challenges, ore blocking is so useful, but then Law does that, plus he heals. If you ever get block slots, he can change it into matching. Like, Final Tap Law is just the GOAT, man. We've also got Nami Robin. Nami Robin's going to be used on the final stage to get us a 2.5 times ore boost to our DEX characters. Also, you guys would have seen on this stage in particular, on stage 1, we actually got a full board of matching slots. We can use the switch effect of Nami Robin to keep them, and then on this stage with Capone, Apu, and Bonnie, because of those nasty slots that they give us, we can just use the switch effect once again of Nami Robin to give us those matching slots that were given to us on stage 1. So that works really well. Great component there. And of course, on the final stage, we want Nami Robin to become the captain, so we get the 4.5 times boost to our DEX characters, of course. We're also using the Bedge and Pez unit from the Kizuna. This unit is really good for this fight, right? Because essentially we can keep a full board of matching slots for so many turns here. So we are going to be using the Capone special on the turn that we kill the Urogue stage. Because what will happen is Capone will give us a full board of badly matching slots, but with Law's captain effect, he treats strength as beneficial anyways. Capone also locks those slots, and he gives us an attack boost. Now, the main thing there is the fact that he locks the orbs, and he gives us a full board of matching slots, essentially, right? So that works out in our favor greatly, because when we move on to the stage after this, it's going to be the stage with Zoro and Killer, and if you use any orb manipulation special there, they're going to do nasty things to you. So, of course, we can't really do any orb manipulation, but with the super types of Law, we can continuously lock our slots for multiple turns just until we get to the stage against Blackbeard, because Blackbeard's going to put those orb barriers on our slots, and then it's just going to secure those strength slots for all those turns. So that's the key component as to how this team is able to get through in this particular fashion. We're also using that Barto. This Dex Barto is really good, by the way. If you do not have him, it's going to make Dex a lot more difficult, because a lot of the other Dex units that get rid of Threshold actually are orb manipulators, and of course you don't want to use orb manipulation at all on this stage, so that's obviously a little bit of a downside there. Also, you see that we have Raid Crocodile. Raid Crocodile is definitely replaceable, but the good thing about him is that he has the Sailor effective resisting blowaway. The Capone also has that, so we will have all 6 characters available for the final boss room. And the fact is if our captain is a cerebral unit, which either Nami, Robin, or Law are going to be, we get the chain boundary effect, which starts our chain at 1.5. Also, we have the support of Sengoku, which gives us a chain boost. So we actually get chain boost, boundary, orb boost, and attack boost, and increased damage taken on the final boss stage. This team is amazing, and I really, really enjoyed using it. I don't really think there's too much else I would change about it at the moment, but of course, I really would love to try out the Fire Tank Pirates whenever, if ever, I get my hands on them, because I feel like they're going to absolutely decimate the DEX content for these GARP challenges. But either way, I will leave you guys with the rest of this clip, as you guys will see Final Tap Law absolutely decimate this content, and then we'll talk about the next team once we get to it. The secondary team in this video is going to be a Kaido, a V1 Kaido team, or it's going to be a Super Type Zoro team. As I mentioned a little earlier on in the video, you can actually switch these around. Like, you could just use a Kaido captain with a friend captain Zoro, or you can use, like I do in this situation here, where I use my own Zoro and then use Kaido. Now, the thing about this is the reason why we're using Zoro anyway as the captain is because we essentially will get like an additional health cut, and what I mean by that is you actually want to take up to 20,000 damage before you enter the Rogue stage. That's very important, because what will happen is if we're able to kill Rogue before turn 4, then he doesn't give us normal attacks only, which allows Kaido to literally steamroll the content, which is dope. But that's also very important, is because if you're only using Kaido as the captain and no other health cutters, it does make it a bit difficult, because you won't be able to kill the Rogue on stage 4. We are using Magellan here as well, which gives us a bit of extra damage against Rogue, but it also provides us with really good healing on that stage as well. Plus, he's a striker unit, so he gets boosted. So because we've taken 20,000 damage before entering this stage, Zoro's captain effect is upgraded, and every time he enters a room, he cuts the enemy's health by 20%. We have Kaido that cuts the enemy's health by 20% because of his buffs from his special ability, and with those two huge cuts, as long as we're reaching that max damage potential every single turn, we are able to kill him before he gives us the normal attacks only, which gives us a lot of leeway moving forward as well. Once again, Bato makes an appearance, and we're able to use his special ability, not using his double special activation, but using his special in two different variations, right? Because we can use it on the first activation. It gives us 2 turns of a 70% damage reduction, and then once that expires, we can activate it again to remove it, to just give us more damage reduction, because what we can do is we can stall the killer on the next room. Killer's going to be a bit of a problem because he does have a barrier, meaning that Kaido kind of struggles to kill him, and we are trying to get matching slots to get them locked in that slot barrier that Blackbeard gives to us. We are using the Sabo and Ace as a sub. Sabo and Ace are not overly required. They're really good though. If they get switched into the captain position, obviously they're a 5 times rainbow captain. Their special ability is not used here at all. You don't need their special at all, but the switch effect to grant color affinity is kind of nice, but not overly needed. But you know, if you don't have the Ace and Sabo unit to switch into the captain, you'd obviously want the Kid to be in the Ace and Sabo position, and then you'd want Ace and Sabo to be replaced by something else. Not entirely sure what you could put. I mean, maybe Vivi Rebecca could be a decent fit actually, but of course with Ace and Sabo, what we're able to do is we can use their super swap before we leave this stage to guarantee us a full board of slots when we get to the Blackbeard fight, meaning that they're going to be all locked in those barriers, and it just makes things a lot cleaner moving forward, having that guaranteed full board of matching slots, of course. And also, of course, because we don't have normal attacks only, all of our specials that do damage are going to hit the final boss room. So we're going to have the 20% health cut from Kaido upon entering the stage and then activating his special again. We have Kid special that does damage. We have Zoro special that does damage. So we actually get a lot of damage output dealt to the enemy before we even do normal attacks. And that's really key, actually. All of that damage that we do towards the enemy is actually very important. That enables us to get the win by itself. If we had normal attacks only, this team would absolutely not work, but it's still a very, very fun team, and if you've got the applicable units, you can definitely give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It gets it done pretty simply. But that is going to wrap up this video today. I thank you very, very much for watching this video today. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.
飛べ。今すぐあのガキどもを連れてこい。